Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gallatin, Tennessee. We're on the campus of Volunteer State Community College for tonight's TCC AA doubleheader action between the Columbia State Chargers and the VolState Pioneers. Tonight's first game will be the Lady Chargers coming with a third place standing in the TCC AA. They have a record in the conference of 11-5, 12-10 overall. Had a 82-27 victory over Roan State on Saturday. Lady Pioneers in 9th. They get 10th place with a 4-10 record. They are in front of the Roan State Pioneers, or Roan State Raiders, who have yet to win a game inside the conference. VolState with a 5-17 overall record, 4-10 inside the conference. Starting lineups being announced here at Richard Moore Gymnasium inside the Pickle Fieldhouse. Let's get to the Toyota of Gallatin. Starting lineups, I don't have them. Being announced as Kaya Mason is fist bumping, shoulder bumping each of the starters. Jada Rainey, Nay Young, Shanti Wilson, Cheyenne Love getting the start, along with Vanessa Ray. For the Lady Chargers, Lily Melton, Tenley Dowdy, Nyana Hill, Kelsey Kyler, and I believe that is Malaya Woolard. The Columbia State Lady Chargers, they don't score a lot of points, but they don't give up a lot of points. They are 4th in the conference in defensive points allowed, only score right at about 60 a game. They are excellent on the glass, 44 rebounds. So we have a little bit of a delay here. Not sure what the issue is, if it's a clock issue or not, but we've got a crew here to bring you today's game. Got several new folks here on the broadcast. We are attempting to have floor cameras today. Kason Hollinsworth normally sits up here in the broadcast booth. He is operating one camera. Andre Claiborne, for his very first appearance here with the production staff, is on camera at the other end. Barry Inslee, he's been here all year long. He's operating camera 1, camera 2 being operated by Dason Borer. On graphics, Russell Wilson, Jonathan Hughes, our sound engineer. Tamira Dreer is our director tonight. And of course, nothing happens without the chief engineer, A.J. Fawson. I believe I got everybody in. Before we start the game, we're going to start the game with a technical foul. I assume that somebody did not write the other team's, or Columbia State's, lineup in the book correctly. So Nay Young will sink the first free throw. She's the best free throw shooter, of course, for VolState. This game's going to get started 1-0. VolState leads. Jumping Jada Rainey and Lily Melton. Melton, a star here in this league, her freshman year and sophomore year, and we've got another issue with the clock. The shot clock did not start. Game clock a little bit lazy as well, so we're going to have a throw in. This game's starting with a thud here. I hope it's not me coming back for the first time since last fall for the broadcast. Young will deliver the inbound pass to Wilson. Columbia State in a zone starting out. Young looking to find Jada Rainey inside, but couldn't do it. 8 on the shot clock. Wilson Going to just pitch it into Rainey. She's going to twist and turn. She might have got fouled, and she did, says her official underneath the basket. That foul is going to be called on Tinley Dowdy. That'll be her first foul. And Jada Rainey to the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first. She has struggled from the free throw line this year at times. 15.5 points per game, and she's 0 for 2, but gets her own rebound, and ball is up and good. Well, there's more than one way to score 2 points, and VolState leads 3-0 in a full court press. Each team with 9 players. Lily Melton's going to drive and bounce pass to Dowdy for 2. Dowdy, a sophomore from Ezel Harding High School here in Nashville. Melton, sophomore from Tullahoma. Young drives to the middle, puts up a shot, no good. Rainey, leading rebounder in the conference, couldn't snag that one away from Kyler. Melton driving, she'll stop by Ray and kick back out to Woolard. And a zone also by VolState. Ray nearly with the steal. Melton couldn't handle, and VolState comes out of there with the basketball with 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. Just getting started here in Gallatin. A little earlier start than normal. This is a makeup game from January 28th. Rainey's going to fire off the glass, and no good. One and done are the Lady Pioneers. Nyana Hill will give it up to Woolard. Columbia State resets. Head coach Chris Leggett, his first full year with the Lady Chargers. He's assisted by Arthur Latham. Melton, an excellent three-point shooter. Didn't have a shot there. She's going to kick and then drive. After getting it back, ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Columbia State basketball, but they're going to put 1 second back up on the shot clock. So Columbia State's going to have to get this off quickly. Woolard will inbound with 1 on the shot clock. 3-2, VolState leads. Woolard out quickly to Hill, and her 3 is good. A heave and a hoe for Nyana Hill. She averages 11.4 points a game. Shanti Wilson got rid of Woolard as a defender there, but stayed on that left wing. Nay Young dribbles, gives it up to Ray. She was triple teamed. Wilson's going to fire her own 3. It's just a little short, but an offensive rebound by Jada Rainey, and a putback is good. Rainey with a couple of field goals. Dowdy has it stripped by Vanessa Ray. She's going to drive to the basket off the glass. Good. Ray with some quick hands there. She averages 9.5 points a game. She's from Franklin Simpson High School, Franklin, Kentucky, just across the Tennessee line. Kelsey Kyler throws the ball out of bounds. Columbia State looks a little discombobulated here. Lady Pioneers trying to take advantage of that, have a 7-5 lead. Columbia State will send Emma Sharp into the ball game. Sharp, 5'7" guard from Columbia Spring Hill High School. Ray dribbles, she gets a shot off. It's long, rebounded by Hill. Now Sharp trying to give it up to Melton, who had the over-the-head catch, and she gets hammered in the lane. I believe that's going to be on Rainey. Jada picks up her first personal. Out of bounds underneath. Hill has it. Kyler gets bumped. Dribbles to the left. Her 15-footer at the elbow's no good. Rebound to Columbia State. Kyler gives it up to Melton. Melton dribbles, left, gets a shot off. It's no good. Cheyenne Love trying to give it up, but Melton, who is a very athletic player, draws another foul. This is going to be on Love while she was down on the hardwood. Second team foul for the Lady Pioneers. Again, Columbia State basketball out underneath their own basket. 20 on the shot clock. Hill has it at the free throw line. Inside to Melton, and Cheyenne Love got a little bit too much keister into the back of Melton, and that folded Melton around, and Love now with a couple of harms, and she will have a seat. Our Jersey Mike's first sub of the game for the Lady Pioneers, sophomore Rylan Freeman, Greenbrier High School in Greenbrier, Tennessee, 5'7" sophomore. It's like a bit of a matchup zone that head coach Otis Key is employing here. 3-point shot by Kyler, no good. Rebound to Freeman, just getting into the ball game. Ray playing without glasses for the first time that I've seen. Well, he got some contacts. Freeman tries to get to the baseline, but she is bumped. Columbia State picks up a personal foul. That's on Dowdy, and that's her second. VolState basketball underneath. Dowdy will come take a seat as Shante Caston will replace her. Wilson finally gets a hold of it. Inside to Rainey. She's got it. Their 4-footer, no good. She gets her own rebound, and a putback is good. She leads the conference not only in rebounding, but also in offensive rebounds, averaging 13 rebounds a game. Melton, the give and go, got it across the timeline. Now she's double teamed, tries to give it up, and the ball goes over to Sharp. Aggressive defense by VolState. Melton's going to get into the lane, but she's met by three Lady Pioneers, gets it off the glass, no good. Rainey with another rebound. Under the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. VolState with a 9-5 lead. Thanks for joining us on the VolState Sports Network. Pass into Nay Young is stolen by Kyler. Sharp gets across the timeline, but they're going to double team. And in the aggressive defense, Vanessa Ray picks up the personal foul. 4 team fouls. 5 means the opposing team will shoot 2 free throws in each quarter. Columbia State, 3rd place in the league behind Dyersburg. And Walter State, who has not lost this year. They are a formidable foe there, and that'll be the next opponent for Columbia State. They will travel to Morristown. Corner 3 is no good by Caston, and a couple of offensive rebounds, and a pass from Jada Rainey over to Shanti Wilson goes out of bounds, and Coach Key makes the play. But the problem is he doesn't have a uniform. He's been out of basketball for several years. His last basketball that he played professionally with the Harlem Globetrotters. Sharp's going to fire 3. Good. Emma Sharp averaging 7.4 points a game. Drills the 3, and Columbia State now down by 1. Columbia State 10th in the conference in 3-point field goal percentage. And the basket by Ray just ekes out, but she gets fouled and will go to the free throw line. That'll be a slap on Diana Hill. Ray at the free throw line. Misses the first. Third leading scorer on the team. It's 1 of 2. She has 3 in the game. Vanessa Ray under 50% from the free throw stripe for the year. Melton pass, it goes awry, and Rylan Freeman. It not only goes awry, it goes to Rylan Freeman. 3:40 to go. Sharp right in the face of Wilson. Shot no good by Ray after the rebound by Freeman. She gets the ball back. Rainey's going to get hacked, and she's going to go to the free throw line. And that looks like that'll be the second foul on Hill. She got a good piece of Jada Rainey's arm. And Hill will go have a seat as Talia Rowell steps onto the court from Florence, Alabama, 5'8" freshman. Rainey, of course, started the game off at the free throw line, missed 2. But buries that one. Maker 2 for 2 at the free throw line on this go around. 2 for 4 in the game. She has 8 of VolState's 12 points. Full court pressure. Melton trying to split it. She is double teamed. Finally gets it to Rowell. Bounce pass is knocked away, and Wilson has it. Lady Pioneers have some really quick hands tonight. Nay Young finally got a hold of the ball, got to the block and gets it off the glass and in. Nay Young with her first bucket. She now has 3. Rowell looking for Melton. Melton finally gets on the left side, drives to the basket. Her shot is too strong. Lily Melton struggling here. An up-court pass. Ray handles it off the glass and in. Nice pass by Shanti Wilson. And Vanessa Ray with the bucket. And VolState with a 16-8 lead. Timeout called by Chris Leggett. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break along with them. You're listening to the VolState Sports Network.
Ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At VolState, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at VolState are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
Is counting on me.
Tim Reeks back on the VolState Sports Network with a host of production staff tonight. We will be hosting the conference tournaments here at the Pickle Field House inside the Richard Moore Gymnasium, March 6th through 10th. And I would anticipate that this group that's here tonight, along with several others, will be along for that conference tournament. 20 games in 5 days. Emma Sharp directing traffic at the top of the key. A jump pass is knocked out of bounds by Rylan Freeman. Talia Rowell, Lily Melton, Shante Caston, Emma Sharp, and Kelsey Kyler, the 5 in for Columbia State. Five on the shot clock. Rowell, left-handed shot is good. Well, there you go. Just let it run down. And the third 3 ball of the day or the evening for Columbia State. Emma Sharp's going to pick up the foul, and that's going to put Shanti Wilson at the line. They're not noticing it, though. There we go. Now they see it. Another Jersey Mike sub checking in for VolState. Maya Walker, 6-foot freshman from Springfield High School in Springfield, Tennessee, checks in for Vanessa Ray. Wilson, a 63% free throw shooter, nails the first. Averaging 7.7 points per game. Distributes the ball, though. She averages 2.5 assists per game, which leads VolState. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And it's a 7-point lead. Columbia State has had a lot of trouble with this pressure put on by Coach Key's squad. He's got an assistant now, Kendall Cathy, assisting him. Kyler gives it up to Melton. Now Sharp at the top of the key. She's going to fire a three. It's no good. Rainey fighting but not getting the rebound. That rebound goes to Kyler. And the putback for Kelsey is good. She averages 7.1 rebounds per game. Wilson drives on Sharp, gives it up to Freeman, dribbles back, now to Walker. Wilson in the corner is going to drive all the way to the basket and have her shot blocked. Rainey gets it, and a shot no good, a rebound. That's how she gets a lot of offensive rebounds. She'll miss that first one to get her own rebound and put it right back in. She leads the club in field goal percentage, as Lily Melton is having all kinds of trouble getting past half court here, and she draws the foul on Walker. That's her first. That'll be the team fifth, and Lily Melton will go to the free throw line. Leads this club in points per game. That's 18.9. That's second in the conference behind Terriana Griffin, averaging 51 points. 21 points. I'm not sure where I got that 50. That'd be pretty remarkable. You probably would have heard about that on the national news. Lily drops in the first. Her first point of the ball game. And that's a little strong, and looks like she takes a hip in the side, and she's having trouble as she gets to her feet. She is a very tough character as Wilson gets another dime inside the Nay Young. Young with 5 and at least 2 assists for Wilson so far in the first quarter. And a pass to Caston is a little bit too tall, goes out of bounds. It'll be VolState basketball with just under 20 seconds to go in the quarter, as Malaya Woolard will check back in. They will go for the last shot with an 8-point lead. Have not attempted a three, I don't believe, yet today. Alexis Parks is in the game. She sets a nice screen. 5 on the clock. Nay Young's going to have to fire it in there. Freeman, they don't even get a shot off. And that'll end the first quarter. VolState with an excellent quarter, 22-14. That was driven by the full court pressure. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back for the second quarter after this short break. You're listening to the VolState Sports Network.
VolState is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with great professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it could be nearly free. VolState offers small class sizes, 4 convenient campuses, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to volstate.edu to get started.
Tim Reese back on the VolState Sports Network. 22-14. Lady Pioneers putting it to Columbia State. And they've got something if they can sustain it for the whole game, but with 9 on the roster, and so far I believe all but 1 have played. I'm not sure if Kaya Mason has a bit of an injury or not, but she, to my recollection, did not get into the game yet. Lily Melton, she'll probably play all 40 minutes for Columbia State. She's back in the ball game along with Malaya Woolard, Shante Caston, Kelsey Kyler, and Talia Rowell. And staying in the zone. Why change as the ball's tipped a couple times off of a couple of 2s right there, but the last 2 to touch it is wearing a green uniform. That'll be VolState basketball. Just getting started here in the second quarter. Men's game to come following the women's game here, about 20 minutes after this game concludes. We'll carry it right here on the VolState Sports Network. Nay Young handling the point. She's in with Maya Walker, Rylan Freeman, Ashanti Wilson, and Alexis Parks. There's a firing a three, and nothing but net. The problem is it didn't go between the cylinder. Wilson a little bit short on that three-pointer. She does lead the squad in three-point percentage. 36.1, but she's only shot 36 of those. VolState only shot 250 of them coming in. 7th in the conference in three-point shooting percentage. Columbia State trying to figure out the VolState zone, and they're going to fire from three. That's a little long for Willard. And a rebound to Rylan Freeman, the sophomore. So Jada Rainey getting a rest here for the in-between quarter break and the beginning of the second quarter. Freeman trying to work on Willard drives, kicks to Walker, nearly walked. Freeman's going to be on the line. Her shot's long, no good. Rebound to Columbia State. Willard out to Melton. She's going to drive all the way in, have her shot blocked, but apparently somebody got a piece of Melton, who will go back to the free throw line. Guess that is Rylan Freeman will pick up her first personal. Melton 1 for 2 at the free throw line. As I said, averaging 18.9 points a game and just a little bit off on all the shots she's put up. One for 2 at the charity stripe. See her dad here. He's across the way. Came up before the game. Sam Melton. Got to know him when Lily's older brother, Brody, played baseball for VolState. Young has that shot blocked. She got the ball after the block, but official Bo Carr says once she got it back, she traveled with it. Lead official Hannah Reynolds. Tony Lofton is an umpire along with Bo Carr, helping Hannah Reynolds. Melton's going to fire from three, off just a little bit to the right. Maya Walker knocks that one out of bounds. Columbia State retains possession with 20 on the shot clock. Otis Keys in his 12th year at the helm with VolState. Shot no good, put back by Caston, no good. Melton coming out of there, and her shot as she was falling to the ground is no good. But she's going to go back to the free throw line as Shanti Wilson was hanging on to her arm. Rainey checks back in for Alexis Parks and Vanessa Ray to Jersey Mike subs here in the second quarter. Melton's first free throw is good. Jersey Mike's located right across the street from this eastern entrance to the VolState campus. 940 Memory Lane. Melton dials in 2. She has 4 points in the contest. 24-15, and we've got the shot clock did not start. Apparently, now it's going while the whistle was blown. We'll get it sorted out. Haven't had a Dr. T sighting yet. She normally attends the basketball games. She might be along later on in the women's game. Her and her husband Kyle normally show up. Dr. T in her second year here at Volunteer State. A lot going on here on the campus. A lot of construction, deconstruction, addition. Tell you, the beginning of this game's kind of been of a train wreck, honestly. We're starting and stopping, starting and stopping. We're starting here as Wilson has the basketball. Left-handed bounce pass to Rainey. She's double teamed, misses, gets her own rebound. Freeman picks up the loose ball. Out to Nay Young, who drills a three. Nay Young can score in, and she can score out. Still trying to get across that half-court line, and now Emma Sharp is back in the game. She gets it back. Her three is no good. Rebound to Kyler, and her shot is no good. And we have a foul on Freeman. Kelsey Kyler at the free throw line. Nails the first. It's her first points in the second quarter. Scored one field goal in the first. Misses the second. Rainey rips down the rebound. Underneath of Vanessa Ray, strong, but a rebound to Rainey. She is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul on Kelsey Kyler, her first. Team first of the second quarter. Rainey's first attempt is just a hair shy. And she misses the second, but guess what? Gets a rebound. Now out to the corner, but Nay Young stepped on the out of bounds line, and turnover to Columbia State. 5 points by Columbia State, all at the free throw line here in the second quarter. Cheyenne Love checks back in. Out of bounds. Melton trying to get over there to the side court in front of the scorer's table. She was wondering where the foul's at there. VolState was at the free throw line 9 times in the first quarter. Nailed 6 of them as Young tried to get a ball into Vanessa Ray, but knocked away. Vanessa Ray fought for it, and a jump ball is called. Lady Pioneers will retain possession with 16 on the shot clock. Ray to inbound. Out to Young. To Freeman in the corner. Her three, no good. Ray with the rebound, and the putback is good. Vanessa Ray fighting tooth and nail for that ball. Unofficially 7 in the ball game for Ray. Melton will come with the left hand and get it off the glass and in. Her first field goal of the ball game. And VolState, an unforced error, will throw the ball out of bounds. Columbia State gets it right back. Niana Hill will replace Woolard. Hill from Melbourne, Florida. 5'7" sophomore, went to Palm Bay High School. Tinley Dowdy, who had 2 fouls in the first quarter, has not played here in the second and went out early in the first. Kyler leads the team in field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and three-point shooting. Is been quiet. Melton, she's not quiet. She's going to go to the basket and draw a foul. Vanessa Ray picks up her second personal foul. That's the fourth of the quarter. I must have missed one because they've got 5 on the scoreboard. Melton drills the first. Lily was one of the top freshmen a year ago and second in scoring this year. Drains another free throw. Young across the timeline, being hawked, and Emma Sharp knocks the ball out of bounds. Easily could have been a foul. Sharp has one. Sharp is all over Young. Young backs away and faces her, and Rylan Freeman's going to get called for her third personal foul as she ends up on the court. 3 fouls all here in the second quarter. That will be an offensive foul, so Columbia State will not shoot the 2-shot bonus for that because it's an offensive foul. But they get the basketball. Matchup zone still. Kyler out beyond the 3-point arc. Now Melton looks to create. Gives it up to Woolard, who drives right down the lane, kicks out to the corner. Kyler for 3, good. Kelsey Kyler's first 3. And Columbia State back in it, down by 8 at the end of the first quarter. Now 27-25. Ball State lead has been trimmed to 2. Freeman sets another pick, does not end up on the floor that time, and no fouls called. She stays in the game with 3 personals. Gives it up to Wilson with 10 on the shot clock. Sharp is reaching all into the kitchen of Wilson. No call made. Ball is out of bounds. Ball State retains possession. Maya Walker will now check in for Freeman. It looks like she might be battling an injury. Shanti Wilson inbounds. They put 20 on the shot clock. Into Rainey, whose shot is blocked. She gets the ball back, gets the shot up and in, and draws the foul. Rainey brought her lunchbox to the ball game. Ayanna Hill picks up her 3rd personal. And Rainey with her first field goal of the quarter. 12 points in the game. Can't get the free throw to go. Dowdy with 2 fouls has checked back into the contest. She's a sophomore and she can handle the basketball. Melton nearly had that one go out of her hands. And the cross-court pass by Rao is stolen by Nay Young. She's pushing, probing, turns, shot in the lane, no good, it's short. Melton comes out of there with the rebound. Splits 2 Lady Pioneers and gives up the ball to Young, and Dowdy picks up her 3rd foul. 2 Lady Chargers now with 3 fouls in the contest. And Nay Young will go to the charity stripe. Young, an 80, almost 4% free throw shooter. She shot her 100th free throw to begin the game, as there was a technical foul called due to improper putting in of the roster, I would assume, and she gets the roll there. So she is over 84% now. And gets another roll. She's living right. 10 points in the ball game. And the lead up to 6, 31-25. Ball State scored 22 in the first quarter. Slowed down here a little bit by Columbia State's excellent defense. Melton tries to slide past Shanti Wilson, and she's going to go back to the free throw line. Wilson's going to pick up the foul. That's her 2nd. 2 free throws the rest of the way in this quarter. He's shooting free throws. Lily Melton knows. The officials struggling right here with seeing the number of fouls up on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. Do appreciate Toyota Gallatin. They're also located right across the street from the eastern entrance here on Nashville Pike. And appreciate those folks for their support of VolState athletics. Melton drilling free throws. I got her with 6 of 8 in the quarter. She's getting hot. Only 1 field goal in the game. I got her with 10 points now. 3:30 to go in the half. Shanti Wilson being guarded by Malaya Woolard, who has no fouls. Matches the number on her jersey. Wilson drives and inside to Nay Young, who gets it in off the glass right in the face of Tenley Dowdy, who was attempting to guard Nay Young. She's in the ball game with 3 fouls. Kyler's pass knocked away by Wilson, but right to Melton. And the shot clock stays. It's at 15 now. Woolard surveys, goes to the right side, sees Kyler and Melton. And a 3-man weave there. Woolard's shot is no good. It did not draw iron. VolState's basketball with 2:45 to go. Wilson going to try the left side. And now move to the right across the timeline. And Otis Key says he would like a timeout. So we'll take a 30-second timeout along with them. You are watching VolState Lady Pioneers basketball on the VolState Sports Network.
Studies show a 2-year degree can increase your earnings by 17% per year, or over $400,000 during your lifetime. Volunteer State Community College is here to help you unlock your unlimited potential. From nursing to marketing, computer tech to acting, and everything in between, come see what VolState has to offer. Go to volstate.edu today to get started. Pioneer your future. Start here.
Tim Reese and the rest of the crew here at the Richard Moore Gymnasium inside the Pickle Fieldhouse. We're on the campus of Volunteer State Community College. Columbia State struggling here in the first half. They defeated the Lady Pioneers back in November down in Columbia. It's a 10-point win earlier this year. And they have won 4 of their last 5 games, and they beat Roane State by over 50 points last Saturday. VolState with a 6-point lead here. Maya Walker, Shanti Wilson, Cheyenne Love, Nay Young, and Jada Rainey, the 5 in for head coach Otis Key. 15 on the shot clock. Bounce pass handled by Young. She gets it up to the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound after it's volleyballed around. Trying to get it back up, but she's going to draw a foul. And that may be on Dowdy. It is not. It's going to go on Woolard. And that is the 4th team foul. Maya Walker looking to inbound, kicks it out to Shanti Wilson with 20 on the shot clock. Emma Sharp, Malaya Woolard, Tenley Dowdy, Lily Melton, and Kelsey Kyler as a personal foul's called. This one on Sharp. This is her 2nd. And to the free throw line goes Shanti Wilson. Shanti's from across the state line as well, Hopkinsville High School in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, 5'6" freshman. Drains the first. 2 for 2 in free throws in the first quarter. Can't get the second one to roll over the rim. Cheyenne Love picking up full court. Pass is not handled by Kyler, and Jada Rainey comes out of there with that turnover, and VolState has the basketball. Under 2 to go here in the first half. Wilson being guarded by Malaya Woolard. Columbia State in a zone And they get it inside to Rainey, who's going to back in there, and shot is no good. Rainey's going to pick up that foul, and Lily Melton's going to go back to the free throw line. Jade a little bit too aggressive right there. Picks up her second personal foul. She has struggled with personal fouls this year. Melton came in having attempted 168 free throws this year. She's played in all 22 of the games for Columbia State this year. Two for two at the charity stripe. And a 5-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. That pass to the block has been open. Alexis Parks just got a closeout there by Melton, but Shanti Wilson, who was cornered in that corner, throws the ball off a sharp out of bounds, and VolState will have to inbound in that dark corner. Maya Walker looking for some help and gets pass to Cheyenne Love, sophomore out of Jackson. Shanti Wilson drives and didn't drag that foot, but gets the bucket. Sure, she was surprised that she was not met with any more pressure there. Woolard gets it across the timeline. Kyler cross court to Sharp, who's going to fire for three. It is short. Rebound to Columbia State. That's Kyler. Comes out of there, and the putback is good. She has 8 unofficially. We're under a minute to go. Lady Pioneers 22 points in the first quarter, only 14 here in the second. And the bounce pass to Alexis Parks is a little bit too close to her feet, and it skips out of bounds. Alexis Parks, Nay Young, Maya Walker, Cheyenne Love, and Shanti Wilson. There's a double dribble by Emma Sharp. She was looking to pass it to Melton, who had turned her head away from Sharp. VolState will only have 20 on the shot clock as they are in their offensive zone after the turnover. Love now back to Wilson. Jada Rainey trying to get position on Tenley Dowdy. Underneath was Walker, but the pass didn't get to her. Kyler gives it up to Sharp. Does not fire the three. The pass is tipped, and Cheyenne Love can't keep her feet. Now 23 seconds to go. They're going to only keep 20 on there, so apparently Love did not have possession, but maybe she did, and since we're staying in the offensive portion of the court, I mean, that's an easy shot right there. Somebody lost Kelsey Kyler. She's standing right in front of the inbounder and just says, hey, throw it to me, and I'll throw it off the glass, and she does. And now a 3-point lead. VolState couldn't get a shot off at the end of the first quarter. See if they get it off here. Shanti Wilson's going to get a shot off the glass. It's no good. Cheyenne Love gets it over to Walker for three, and it's no good. And that will end the half. VolState will carry a 36-33 lead over the Lady Chargers into the locker room. We will take a break, be back with the unofficial statistics when we return before the start of the third quarter. You're listening and watching the VolState Sports Network.
Are you missing out on $400,000? A 2-year degree from VolState can increase your earnings by 17% a year. Discover your true potential in technology, business, healthcare, sciences, or the arts. Find what you've been missing. Find it at VolState.
Locked into 5. Y'all stick around because we get to chat with VolState student Madeline, who is a part of the Student Government Association. But first, let's see what the girls are up to around campus. You ready? Let's go.
holidays, everyone. I'm Rox, and this is the student segment of 5. And today we're asking, what do you want for Christmas?
For Christmas, I would like a My Chemical Romance vinyl.
I definitely want Morgan Wallen tickets, or if another person goes on tour, Youngblood tickets.
I want a trip to Europe.
I want to take a trip to Nevada for a once-in-a-lifetime.
Mad Villainy by MF Doom and Mad Villain.
What I want for Christmas is some money to get to New Mexico because I am planning on moving to New Mexico for New Mexico State University. They have a really nice museum conservation program.
Medium level piano player book.
A copy of Andy Weir's The Hail Mary Project, because the movie's coming out next year and I want to read the book before the movie comes out.
Really all I want for Christmas is to go back home to Missouri. My grandmother's grave is there, and my best friend, and every year he gets to just throw a big get-together and cook for everyone, so it's the one thing every year that brings everybody together.
I want my dog to be less fat and stupid for Christmas.
Hey, Madeline, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, but thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you're part of the SGA program, so tell me about that a little bit.
So I'm the vice president of SGA, and kind of what SGA does, we're the point people like for student engagement around campus. A lot of people think we have like control of everything that happens around campus, but that's not necessarily the case. So we do not have all the powers. We have people that are above us, but. So basically kind of the things that we do, we just do some things around campus and we do things for the betterment of the student body. So one thing that we did this semester, we increased the number of book stipend scholarships and the amount of book stipend scholarships that students can receive per semester. We also do a lot of sponsorships of cab events. So kind of like Fall Festival, we sponsored a photo booth, we sponsored a movie night, just kind of things like that. Just doing things around campus that are fun.
And you get to like have more student engagement too, which is awesome, and really promote more of that.
Yep.
That's amazing.
We also do stop-bys every other Tuesday, so we'll be set up in the second floor of SRB, or we're in the carpeted dining hall in the Wood Center. So we kind of just talk about like the proposals that we're working on, like all that kind of stuff. We get to talk to the student body, we get to hear their concerns, all that kind of stuff.
That's wonderful. So I just heard that you guys did your, the Christmas for the Kids benefit. So tell me about that, how that went and everything.
So I was the chair for the Christmas for the Kids committee this holiday. So it's kind of like an angel tree or Salvation Army, where we had ornaments set up on our tree in the Student Services Center. So total between all 4 VolState campuses, we had about 62 kids, but Gallatin had 35. So it's amazing to say all 35 of those ornaments were taken off of the tree and they got sponsored. So all 35 of those ornaments are a child of a student on campus, which is really cool because we get to give back to people that are really close in our community. So the staff was given the opportunity to,
to help out and be a part of that. That's amazing. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. That's all we have for you today, but one last question before we go. It's our question of the year. Do you prefer Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify. I actually just switched from Apple to Spotify recently.
You've been converted completely.
Yes, I have.
Well, thank you for all your insight, Madeline.
Thank you.
Are you graduating this semester? Be sure to pick up your regalia at the bookstore.
Come watch us hoop December 6th, Saturday at 2.
Financial aid book charging runs from January 14th to the 22nd. You'll be notified if you're eligible.
Finals week is coming. Be sure to grab your blue book at the bookstore.
Spring fees are due January 13th. Be sure that your financial aid information is up to date. You do not want to be dropped from classes.
And one last thing, y'all, good luck with final exams and have a very Merry Christmas. Well, that's all we got for you for this week for 5 segments in 5 minutes. We'll be on winter break, so this is the last episode of the year. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm Jessica Meyer. Have a happy holidays, and we'll see you in 2026.
One thing I would say that's really special about VolState is essentially the relationship that the institution has with its students.
This is a place where you can get comfortable and you can be fine-tuned with the people that are in the same field as you are.
VolState is like my second home. I've gained so much here, I can't even describe it all. So my story began for me about 5 years ago. Had the world in the palm of my hands. I go into work one day and then I'm told you're going to be laid off indefinitely. We don't have a space or a place for you. And there was two things I could have done. I could have just folded and just said, you know what, my life is ruined, it's over, I'm defeated. Or I could pick myself up, dust myself off and say, let's start again. And so I decided that I would come to VolState.
VolState's prepared me by giving me all the skills I need to start off. This first class is about mechanical engineering and more of the physical side of mechatronics, just creating 3D objects with routers and mills.
This is where it's all at. I didn't realize how great this place was until I really explored my options.
But we have a great recording industry program, we have great equipment, we have some faculty here who have worked in the industry. I love VolState, I would recommend it to anybody. I want to go into PR and journalism. Being at a smaller community college helped me to better navigate and know what to expect when I'm ready to expand my studies at another university.
I think this was the perfect start to my journey. Possibilities are endless.
It's a solid foundation that you can go anywhere in the country with.
My dad and my parents, period, were my biggest champions. He got sick and we didn't know it.
That's my granddaughter.
He died of cancer. It was sudden.
That's Stanley.
And he kept asking me, baby, when are you going to graduate? I was like, it's coming.
He's probably pushing that, to wipe up sweat.
I really thought I couldn't do it. But I was determined, and here I am now at the finish line, living proof you can do anything that you put your mind to. Just gotta believe. This has been a great journey. I have nothing but great memories. And I will cherish these memories for as long as I can. It's been tough. It really has been tough. I've had a lot of hills to climb. I've had obstacles, but now I'm at the top of the mountain and the view is incredible. I see so many possibilities in front of me. And VolState, it changed my life.
Man, thanks to that bald and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Are you ready to blaze your pathway in the business world? We're developing pioneers to become the next great generation of business leaders, deal makers, movers and shakers. Our world is facing many challenges, but the future also holds opportunity for those ready to forge into it. But to overcome our challenges and seize the opportunities, we need problem solvers, critical thinkers, innovation, and creativity. Acquire the skills, real-world experience, and credentials to be the next great pioneer in leading and reshaping business and industry. Whether you desire to be a CEO, or develop new solutions in supply chain to ensure the world keeps moving. VolState can help you conquer your pathway to success.
While I was attending VolState, I worked at First National Bank, which has been a great legacy for me because 30 years later, I'm still working at First National Bank. They have just been a great place to work, just like family. Well, I would absolutely recommend VolState. Number one, I'm living proof that the education I received there has been beneficial. Both my son and daughter also attended VolState. My daughter's majoring in business, so what better recommendation could you give than to encourage your own children to participate and learn with VolState?
My name's Aaliyah Taylor and I'm from Livingston, Tennessee. Currently, right now, I'm studying accounting and business. I picked VolState because it was just more of my hometown and it was just something closer for me. I wasn't ready to go out of town.
We have a management concentration, we have marketing concentrations. Within that, you have a sales focus. We have an entrepreneur focus within that, for someone who wants to look at starting their own business. We also have a focus in accounting and in finance. Our goal is to figure out a student's path in front of them, whether that is to transition to a core university or to align to a career. And for us to prepare them in order to be able to be successful in the path they choose.
Whether you want to make your way to Wall Street or if you'd rather be on Main Street, VolState's business and technology programs will prepare you for your journey. Come find your pioneer spirit and let us help you blaze your pathway here at VolState.
Welcome to the VolState Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds, to trachs, IVs, you can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins, we have a mom mannequin. We also have other models where students can start IVs, they can put tubes and drains in, they can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
You got me in 10 seconds, AJ, or no?
The volunteer state has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications.
Welcome back to Gallatin. We're on the campus of Volunteer State Community College. My name is Tim Reese, and we are at halftime here. The Lady Pioneers contest against the Lady Chargers, and VolState with a 3-point lead, 36-33, leading scores for the Lady Pioneers. Nay Young and Jada Rainey with a dozen apiece. For the Lady Chargers, it is Lily Melton, their leading scorer, with 12 points. Kelsey Kyler, she has 10, and 4 other Lady Chargers with few points in there. VolState only has 4 that have scored in the game. Lily Melton will inbound as we are underway here in the third quarter. Columbia State, 3rd place in the conference. This would be a shocking win if VolState can pull it off. Tenley Dowdy, who has 3 fouls, falls down on her keister. And now over to Willard. who misses, and VolState with the rebound, and they are running. Kaya Mason, who starts the second half, has her first shot of the game. It's no good. Jada Rainey fighting for the rebound, but Columbia State comes out. Kelsey Kyler. Cheyenne Love, Vanessa Ray, Kaya Mason, Jada Rainey, and Nay Young, the 5 in for the Lady Pioneers. And VolState's going to pick up a personal foul. That's Vanessa Ray's first of the half. It's her third of the game. She and Rylan Freeman have 3 fouls apiece for VolState. Lily Melton is wide open underneath using the left hand. Nice pass there by Woolard. Melton, 14 points, averaging almost 19 a game, second in the conference. Kaya Mason drives, gets 12 feet away, and her second shot no good. Offensive rebound by Rainey, and the putback is good. Kaya Mason sat the entire first half. And a double dribble by Malaya Woolard. She distributes it just at 3, just under 3 assists a game. That's her game, but that's a second double dribble by Columbia State here in this ball game. Underneath is Ray. She's got a 10-footer, and it's short. Kyler saves it. Nyana Hill, who has 3 fouls in the ball game. Melton, Woolard, Hill, Dowdy, and Kyler, the 5. Kyler tried to get into the paint, but couldn't get there. 10 on the shot clock. VolState still in that matchup zone. Melton in the corner. She's going to get hacked as with 4 on the shot clock. Lady Pioneers bailed Columbia State out there. That's one of those. You just keep your ground, and Vanessa Ray has picked up 2 quick fouls, and she will go have a seat as Maya Walker is the Jersey Mike's first sub of the second half. I want to shout out my daughter is also broadcasting basketball tonight down in South Carolina at University of South Carolina, Beaufort. Her second stint with the microphone. I got a picture of her with my granddaughter there before their game. On the screen as the shot is missed, and Rainey picks up the rebound. She may be in double figures in that category already. I don't keep track of that. I keep points and free throws. Rainey gets another one off the glass. She is fighting hard. And 40-35. Melton right down Broadway, right to Rainey off the glass, and it's too strong. Jada with another rebound. She gets it up court to Mason. Quick close off by Woolard. VolState will go into their offensive set. And Coach Otis Key calling out a play. And Rainey is triple teamed to third, falls away, and Rainey spins to the basket. Does not get the shot, but draws the foul. That might be the first foul on Melton. It is. Rainey will go to the free throw line as Shanti Wilson replaces Cheyenne Love. Rainey, a freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, buries the first. Right at about a 50% free throw shooter. Up actually about 56 now as she's gotten a little bit better. Misses that one. VolState 9 for 15 from the free throw stripe in the first half. Columbia State 11 for 15. Columbia State's made 4 threes though. That's a drive by Nyana Hill. She gets a 2-point basket. That's 5 for her in the ball game. Young drives to the middle. Little hop step and a skip. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Dowdy. Up court, Melton's driving and shot no good. Tapped out of there by Walker. And Kyler gets the kind bounce off the rim. She now has a dozen. Columbia State only allowing just under 58 points a game. That's going to be a jump ball as Shanti Wilson was tied up by Melton. It'll be VolState basketball underneath their own basket with 11 on the shot clock, 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Maya Walker looking for help, and her pass to the corner tapped out of bounds by Kelsey Kyler. Kyler, a 5'10 freshman from Lewisburg, Tennessee, went to Marshall County High School. Good-looking player. Emma Sharp checks in. She's a hometown girl from Columbia, went to Spring Hill High School. Tenley Dowdy, who carries the same name as my oldest granddaughter, Tenley. She just spells hers, or her parents spell hers, with 2 N's. Rainey inside, turn around, one shot, and it's up. They're going to say that ball did not hit the rim, and it's a turnover on the 30-second shot clock. I thought it kissed a little bit of that rim, but my opinion doesn't matter. Leah Woolard over to Hill. She's got a wide open 3 if she wanted it. Inside to Melton. One dribble toward the basket, then she comes back out. And the pass back out is stolen. Mason has it back. She's going to go to the rim. Shot's too strong, and the putback by Wilson is good. Shanti Wilson with 7. VolState with a 4-point lead. Passing it around the 3-point area, and Emma Sharp's 3-pointer is no good. Jada Rainey hauls down another board. You see the men getting ready here. Rainey met with resistance, and they're going to call it travel as she bounced that ball right off of Hill, and that knocked her off her stride. Hannah Reynolds, the lead referee, says that's a travel. Entering the game for Columbia State is Shantae Caston. Caston with the ball now, gives it back to Sharp. Willard looking for help in the corner. Melton tries to bounce pass along the end line, and it's knocked out of bounds by Kaya Mason. Mason from Russellville, Kentucky, Logan County High School, 5'8 freshman. Sharp inside to Woolard, being guarded by Rainey, back out to Sharp. 3 on the shot clock, ball's knocked away. Melton gets a shot off, and it is no good, but the rebound goes to Columbia State. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lady Pioneers with a 4-point lead. Sharp gets around the defense and gets a 15-footer to go. She has 5 in the game. Got one of the 4 3-pointers. There's 4 different players that have knocked down 3-pointers for Columbia State. Maya Walker nearly traveled over in the corner. Shanti Wilson and Maya Walker with another little hop. Her shot no good. Lily Melton lets it go out of bounds. She's got a little bit of a habit of hopping. If she takes another step after that little bunny hop, it's a travel. She got a shot off right away there. Lady Pioneers will play on Wednesday night. They'll travel down to Jackson State, take on the Lady Green Jays. I believe they carry it. They have a broadcast. Willard is wide open, 7 feet away from the basket. Her shot's no good. Melton gets an offensive rebound, put back no good. And Rainey out of there, and her pass to Mason is a little tall and goes out of bounds. Again, a pass to Otis Key. Former Harlem Globetrotter, was also with the administration of the Harlem Globetrotters years ago. Former governor at Austin Peay State University. 6'9", power forward, I would bet. 15 on the shot clock for Emma Sharp, being guarded by Walker. Gives it up to Caston. Inside, Caston gets it back and off the glass and in. That's Shante Caston's first bucket of the game. Kaya Mason gets it up court quickly. In the game, Brooke Piscatelli, as Nay Young gets a little room for herself and drops in the layup. Brooke Piscatelli from Athens, Alabama. She's a 5'7" sophomore, getting her first action in today's game. Gaston left wing, and Melton is now double teamed, but too late as Melton gets it off the glass. 16 points for Melton, and we're tied here in the third quarter, 45-45. Columbia State has made their way back. Wilson nearly traveled as well. Shot by Jada, that's not her shot. 18 feet away from the basket. Lily Melton hauls down the board. Melton averages just under 10 rebounds a game as that ball scoots all the way through the middle of the zone and squirts out in the corner. Columbia State will retain possession. Rylan Freeman checks in for Maya Walker. That is Sharp. Piscatelli now, she fires from three, but it's short. Freeman's going to block off Melton. And Vol State basketball with 1:18 to go here in the third quarter. 45-45. I think the Lady Pioneers had it as much as an 8-point lead in that first quarter. They led by 8 at the end of the quarter, 22-14. Columbia State had a 19-point second quarter to draw within 3 at half, and now have come all the way back to tie it. 45-45. Wilson trying to set up a play from the left wing, and 8 on the shot clock, looking for a screen, but gets it in the corner to Mason, and she drills a 3. Kaya Mason, her first bucket of the ball game. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Vol State could get another possession. Kyler's going to get into the lane and hit. Good looking player. She's got 14. Not a lot of free throws being shot here in the third quarter at all. Just 2. As Vol State will, for the third quarter in a row, have the basketball at the end of the quarter. Shanti Wilson looking in the same spot. She starts to drive. Now looking for an outlet. Kaya Mason being hounded by Hill. Hill gets the ball, but can't get a shot off, and a little bit of action right there at the buzzer as Hill goes down. But a 48-47 lead for Vol State. We'll take a 30-second timeout in between quarters. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
If you're pursuing the CIT program at Vol State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
And we're back. Tim Reese on the Vol State Sports Network. Jay Harper of the Game Time Sports Network and I will Be broadcasting those 20 games in the conference tournament that'll be held right here at the Pickle Field House, March 6th through 10th. 6 games on that first Friday, and then 4 each on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. To be followed by the championship games on Tuesday. Be glad to bring it to you right here on the VolState Sports Network, and we are planning on a good group handling the production. We've got 4 camera operators tonight. There's a nice interior passing there by Melton, gets the bucket to Kyler. Now has 16, and Columbia State with the 1-point lead. That's their first lead of the ball game here at the 9.5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Nay Young thought about a 3. Kaya Mason thinks a little bit more, drives in and gets it off the glass. Jada Rainey with the rebound. Her putback is no good. Nyana Hill with the rebound. Woolard now outside the three-point area. 10 on the shot clock. Looking for Lily Melton, and she's open. Now triple team, can't get the shot up or up and in, but she does draw the foul. Let's see who Bo Carr pulls out of there this time. And that might be Rylan Freeman. And that is Freeman's 4th. She and Vanessa Ray have 4. Lily Melton scored all but 6 points at the free throw stripe and misses. That's her 3rd miss. Makes 1 of 2. She now has 17. Unofficially, I am not the official scorer. Kaya Mason over to Cheyenne Love. Love's probably not going to shoot. She's a distributor. Rylan Freeman is open inside, but can't get her 10-footer to go, and Nay Young's tied up. That'll be Columbia State basketball. No, I think it stays here. And Columbia State inbounded it in between quarters. Vanessa Ray's going to check in the game. So one player with 4 fouls replaces another player with 4 fouls. And Nay Young drops in the 2-pointer. She has 16, and it is tied again at 50. Interior pass as Kyler dribbles it on the end line before she can get the pass across the key or across the lane. I believe she was trying to get Hill. Lily Melton has not sat in this contest. She's out there. They're playing a bit of a matchup zone. Love over to Ray. Nay Young wide open on the block. Shot no good. Block shot by Lily Melton. Jada Rainey trying to steal that. Pass up court on a 2-on-1 break, and it off the hand of Kelsey Kyler, but behind the back pass to Malaya Woolard. She puts it in. Well, that looked like some Harlem Globetrotter basketball there. First basket of the game for Malaya Woolard. Will a foul on the Lady Chargers. I believe that's going to be Emma Sharp. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. Kaya Mason over to Vanessa Ray, who's going to drive right in off the block, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Lily Melton with the reach in. Picks up her 2nd foul. Vanessa Ray at the free throw line. Ray, the 3rd leading scorer for VolState at 9.5 points per game. She is a 49% free throw shooter and buries that one. The reverse broadcaster jinx there, I guess. Ray was 1 for 2 in the first quarter. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2, and she does. She will step out. Jersey Mike's subs checking in, or sub Rylan Freeman. I get a number 9 regular on wheat. That's a club supreme. They'll try to talk you out of that bacon, but don't let them do it. Makes the sandwich. Inside pass to Lily. Out to Sharp for 3, no good. Rebound goes right to Kyler, and she kisses it off the glass for 2. Kyler now with 18, averages 11.1 points a game, so she is 7 over her average. Kaya Mason has hit the only 3 of the game, almost turned that ball over. Nay Young's going to try from 3, and it's off the iron. Rebound to Love. Mason had an open 3, but didn't take it. Inside to Freeman, out to Mason, working the inside-out game. Looking for somebody to drop down the lane. Mason, see if she calls a timeout. She doesn't call a timeout before a jump ball is called, and it will be Columbia State basketball. 6:35 to go in the game. Again, want to thank the folks that are running the cameras here. Barry Inslee, our number 1 camera operator up top on the mezzanine. Dason Bohr right next to him. And on the floor, Andre Claiborne and Kason Hollinsworth. Emma Sharp drives in, kicks out. Sharp back with the basketball. The Lady Chargers passing it around the horn. Again, right down the middle goes Woolard. And the nice pass there by Kyler. Woolard hadn't scored the entire game and has 4 points here in the last couple of minutes. They lead by 4, 56-52. VolState's been leading the entire game. Freeman's shot is a soft putback, and she picks up her first bucket. Otis Key calls a quick timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And we'll tell you that get the rest of the schedule for the Lady Pioneers and the men's team, as both teams will be playing together. They will travel to Jackson State, take on the Green Jays on Wednesday. Then on Saturday, Pellissippi State will come in for a doubleheader. That's 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. We'll carry that on the VolState Sports Network, but yours truly will not be on the microphone. I hope Kason Hollinsworth or Ethan Vance will be back for that doubleheader. VolState baseball plays a 3-game set with Southwest Tennessee that I will be calling there. Then, week from Wednesday, they will travel to Dyersburg State and then back home the following Saturday for Roan State before finishing off the season. A home game, that'll be sophomore day against Chattanooga State on March 2nd, 4 days before the start of the tournament. 5:48 to go. Columbia State with the 2-point lead in the basketball. Otis Key hollering something out, and right down the block goes Kelsey Kyler. That is too easy. VolState's going to have to find a remedy for that, but Coach Leggett and Coach Latham over there have found what they couldn't find in the first half, and that was an easy shot. Back up by 4 as Nay Young's going to work. She's going to get a moving screen there by Jada Rainey. It's not called. Shot is blocked out of bounds. VolState will retain possession. 12 on the shot clock. Down by 4, Mason will trigger. Now she'll come onto the court. Rylan Freeman with her cool highlighter yellow shoes will inbound to Nay Young. Has it at the right elbow. Over to Mason. Kicks over to Freeman. It's Rylan Freeman time. It is finally time for Rylan to get a 3 in there. Give her 5 in the quarter. VolState down by 1. Pass is tipped. Melton has it. Inbounds or inside to Kyler. Has her shot blocked by Rainey. Step back to a 15-foot shot. That young lady is having a great second half. 8 in the quarter, 12 in the half. 22 leads all scorers. Cheyenne Love with back to Freeman, but not a three. Her feet were on the line. She put the three symbol up, but not awarded. And VolState trails by a point, 4:15 on the clock. Again, right there on that block, Rainey not wanting to allow her the easy shot. Kyler gets it up off the glass and in, and Rainey's going to pick up the foul. Jada Rainey picks up her third personal foul. She's coming over to Coach Key saying, hey, what else can I do? I'm just standing there with my arms in the air. Kyler was initiating the contact. Shanti Wilson checks in for Cheyenne Love. Kyler trying for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she gets it. Biggest lead of the game. Matched again, 4-point lead for Columbia State. VolState a clear underdog in this game. Columbia State third in the conference, and VolState 10th. Kaya Mason drives all the way to the rim and can't get it to go. But you know who's under the basket for a board and a bucket. Jada Rainey now with 19, her first points of the fourth quarter. Dribble to the basket by Woolard. Shot no good, tapped out, and Nay Young 1-on-2, 1-on-3, goes to the rim, off the glass and in. Nay Young with 18 in the game, averaging 14.6. We're all tied up here in the fourth quarter. 3:10 to go in the ball game. And there's Kyler wide open in her spot. Closeout, she misses. Melton misses the putback. Kyler and Cheyenne Love. No, that's Shanti Wilson fighting. But this personal foul is going to be charged to Kelsey Kyler. Her second personal foul. Foul situation, not a problem for either team right now in terms of shooting bonuses. Columbia State with 3, VolState with 2. We are under the 3-minute mark, all tied up, 63 apiece. VolState can retake the lead with a bucket here. Shanti Wilson steps into a three. It's short. Nice rebound there by Kaya Mason to run that one down, and Coach Key says, let's run it again. Freeman out to the top of the key. Wilson, let's see if Rainey trying to get position. 5 on the shot clock. Mason, as a foul is called on Rainey, trying to establish position. That's her fourth personal foul. Rylan Freeman, Vanessa Ray, and Jada Rainey. 4 personal fouls for VolState. Nobody for Columbia State in that kind of foul trouble. 2:22. Exciting basketball here. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Columbia State's men will come in here high flying. Tapped away and repossessed, not really, but Sharp finally gets the loose ball. Her pass is stolen by Rainey and into Nay Young, and she gets the basket. VolState with the lead, 65-63. That looked like a pinball action right there. Young with 20. Columbia State is going to call a timeout with 1:49 on the clock. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break with them, a 30-second timeout. This is Tim Reese on the VolState Sports Network.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or a judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
All righty, sir. 65-63, Lady Pioneers up by 2. Minute 49 to go. Columbia State with the basketball. Only other action tonight in TCCAA basketball, Jackson State at Chattanooga State. It's another makeup game from earlier, as this one is from the ice storm that we had here that shut down Middle Tennessee for a couple of weeks. Hope you all didn't have any problems where you were. Matchup zone. Now it's gone to man-to-man. Somebody needs to be on Kyler for sure. Melton is going to be tripped up, and that should end the ball game for Ryland Freeman. Looks like maybe Lily Melton might have tripped over Ryland's feet, but Vanessa Ray will check in for Freeman. She has 4 personal fouls as well. Ryland will finish with 7 points in the ball game unofficially. Emma Sharp inbounding to the corner. Lily Melton, and it's knocked out of bounds by Vanessa Ray, who's still playing aggressive basketball, even though she has 4 fouls. 20 on the shot clock. Melton drives in, does not get the body from Rainey that she thought she was, and ends up getting it up and in. Her first field goal of the 4th. She's got 19 points, so she's just exceeded her average. Tie ball game again. Not many possessions left. VolState will have to make good use of each of theirs. Right now, trying to find Rainey inside. Shanti Wilson to Vanessa Ray, hoists a 3. Banked it in, good! A 3 ball for Vanessa Ray. Wow. Give her all 3 of those. Pass across court, that was a scary pass. Sharp gets it back, she fires a 3, no good. Rebound to Kaya Mason. And Otis Key nearly jumped over the half-court line, wanting to call a timeout. He calls a 30-second timeout, probably to make sure that the ball is in the hands of the best free throw shooter for VolState. That is Nay Young at 84%. Ball was in the hands of Kaya Mason at the time. Not a bad free throw shooter at 71. VolState as a team is 9th in the conference at 63.5%. Columbia State is in 4th place in free throw shooting, but they trail by 3, and VolState has the basketball. I wonder if he called a full timeout and he wants to advance the ball. That's exactly what he did. He called a full timeout, and in women's basketball, you can advance the ball across half court and just take a 30-second timeout. That's different than men's basketball. And then what do? They throw it back across half court. And there's a double team. Shanti Wilson gives it up to Kaya Mason. I would think you'd want the ball in the hands of Nay Young, as Lily Melton playing hard defense, but just nicks Vanessa Ray. But that's not enough fouls to put them at the free throw line. Melton picks up her 3rd. VolState will get a fresh 20 on the shot clock with 28.5. They're going to go all the way across court to Wilson. And now a double team comes. She tries to split it. Passes it out of bounds. You got timeouts. Call a timeout. VolState has 2, and Columbia State has 3, but they're going to call one here. And I think he wants to advance as well, so he's going to take a full timeout that will only be a 30-second in length. So we'll keep it right here. We'll reset. VolState with a 68-65 lead. And again, this would be a pretty large upset as the Lady Pioneers come in 5-17 overall, only have 4 victories in conference. They're 4-10. Columbia State is 11-5 and currently in 3rd place. And on paper, Columbia State looks to be defeating Lady Pioneers by 10 points at least. That's not what the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard shows. Malaya Woolard, Lily Melton, Kelsey Kyler, Anna Hill, and Emma Sharp, the 5 in. And a long dribble to the basket. Bucket's good by Kyler. That was a fairly easy shot. And timeout is called. Columbia State's going to take a 30-second timeout. Again, we'll keep it right here. Again, the men's game will begin approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Originally scheduled for 5:30, but this game had a lot of fits and starts at the beginning. Matter of fact, VolState began the game shooting a technical foul due to a improper scorebook issue. Led the game 1-0. Did not give up the lead until after about 20 seconds in the fourth quarter. Now it's been back and forth, and Lady Pioneers with a 1-point lead and the basketball. 17 seconds to go. Each team with 4 fouls, so the next foul by either team, unless it's an offensive foul, will result in 2 free throws for the offended team. And Nay Young at 84%, the best free throw shooter for VolState. Kaya Mason at 71%. Lily Melton and Kelsey Kyler, the top free throw shooters. Melton has shot twice as many as Kelsey Kyler. Melton is also a sophomore. So if VolState had to foul, Melton would not be who they'd want to foul. Nay Young's going to inbound, and all the way down court, she could dribble it out. And a steal. Now Columbia State with the basketball gets it to inside to Melton, and she's going to be fouled. 4 seconds to go. She's going to have a chance to give Columbia State the lead. Ball State could not break through the double team at half court. And Nay Young picks up her first foul, which is irrelevant right now, but Melton's going to have an opportunity to tie. And her first shot is in, and we're tied. Melton now with an opportunity to give her team the lead. Let's see if Otis Hill will call timeout. The shot is good. Columbia State with the 69-68 lead, a full timeout. And we will take a quick break. We'll take a 30-second break. Let me get a little drink of water here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the VolState Sports Network.
Are you missing out on $400,000? A 2-year degree from VolState can increase your earnings by 17% a year. Discover your true potential in technology, business, healthcare, sciences, or the arts. Find what you've been missing. Find it at VolState.
And we're back on the VolState Sports Network on YouTube. Glad all of you could join us here. And big thanks to AJ Fawson, our chief engineer. Tamira Dreer, she's the technical director, I think she's called. Jonathan Hughes, he is handling sound today. Russell Wilson on graphics. As we have an exciting finish. Thought there was 3.9 seconds on the clock when we went to that break. There we go. Moved down to 2.6. They're now back to 3.9. And only they're in the front court. So Nay Young's going to inbound. The flash to Shanti Wilson, who steps back for a 3. Shot is no good. Rebound by Mason, and a putback is no good. And there is no foul called. The final score is Columbia State 69 and the Lady Pioneers 68. Just right there at the end. The Lady Chargers moved to 13-10 overall, 12-5 in conference play. VolState falls to 4-11 and 5-18. We'll take a 2-minute break, and I will come back with the final unofficial stats when we return right here on the VolState Sports Network.
Personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. That's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, all right, thanks.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
51, 50.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At VolState, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes. A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time. Students here at VolState are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Tim Reese back on the VolState Sports Network, where the Lady Chargers have just defeated the Lady Pioneers in a thrilling ending to a TCCAA basketball game, 69-68. Lily Melton at the line with 2 pressure free throws to seal the deal for the Lady Chargers. She finishes with 21 points in the game, but Kelsey Kyler, who had 13 in the second half, actually 13 in the fourth quarter, finished with 27 to lead all scorers, the freshman for Columbia State. For the Lady Pioneers, 20 for Nay Young and 19 for Jada Rainey. Ball State will play again on Wednesday at Jackson State on the road. And now the men's game is coming up. We'll carry it right here on the VolState Sports Network. For the entire production staff, for Dr. Wendy Tossenson, the president, head coach Otis Key, athletic director Bobby Hudson, this is Tim Reese saying God bless you and thank you for watching another edition of VolState Sports on the VolState Sports Network.